1968 Cadillac Eldorado. That's what you're looking at. My name is Michael Stanton. I own Super Sport Motors right here in Clinton, New York. So I'm going to do a nice video for you today on a car that has been very special to me over the summer because, first of all, it is a very low mileage Eldorado that has no vinyl top, and you don't see that very often. I apologize for my shadow. But I'm filming this here on a late day in the autumn of 2018, and the sun is low, so you're going to see my shadow in the car. Now, I bought this car with approximately 40,000 original miles on it. This car was originally purchased in Montana and stayed in Montana until I bought it a year ago. It was originally purchased, as I understand it, from the former owner by a priest. And when he ordered this car, brand new, he ordered it with nothing on it except air conditioning and, you know, the main things that you need on something like this, like electric seats and air conditioning and stuff like that. But he did not order a radio. And what's really cool about this car is that you can actually see, let me see here if I can show you, it's very difficult to see. It's right here. And if you can't see it, it's the block for the antenna. So there actually is no antenna on the car from new because, of course, it was ordered without a radio. So it's radio delete. It's the only one I've ever seen. For those of you who know me, again, my name is Michael Stanton. Please check out my channel there on YouTube. I've probably got 10 of these on there, I'll bet you. I probably had about 20 of these through the years, starting in 1994 when I first fell in love with these cars, and I know a lot about them, and I absolutely love them. The 67 and the 68 Eldorados and the late 60s Shelby Mustangs are what moves me. Every single one of these Eldorados I have has something special about it. This one is special because it does not have the vinyl roof. Good luck finding one of those new from the factory. Only about 5% of these cars, when ordered new, had the top delete. And I dare say, and I think most people will agree with me, these Eldorados look fantastic without a vinyl top. 40,000 miles I had on it when I bought it. I believe it's got 41,205 on it right now. Now this car is not perfect. Now I can't believe I haven't mentioned this yet, but the best thing about this car is the fact that it has never been painted. It is the only Eldorado I have ever owned or seen that doesn't have paintwork on it. Now I can't guarantee that, of course, but I'm pretty damn good with paint. And there's all sorts of little scratches and dings around the car. It is not perfect, but it is awesome in the condition that it's in because the interior is perfect, the engine is perfect, heat and the AC blow ice cold. It is just beautiful. So please visit my website, supersportmotors.com, and I do 100 to 150 photos of a car of this caliber so that people can see what they're getting. I hope you can see everything on here because it's just amazing the condition that this car is in. Beautiful. I don't know the exact name, but it's a tobacco colored medium tan leather interior. And it's just about perfect. There's your radio delete. See that? Now isn't that cool? Believe it or not, these cars were ordered without air conditioning. And if you get one with air conditioning, they are not the easiest thing in the world to make hum smoothly, and this one does. Now here's another thing about this car that's just unbelievable. I took it out, but the entire length of this carpet, because it's front wheel drive and it's flat in there, has a rubber mat similar to that one over there. Okay, beautiful. It's in beautiful condition, same color as this. I'm absolutely convinced I'm the first guy that ever took it out about a week ago because the carpet is brand new, front and back, as well as the back seats, as well as your ledge up there. It's just perfect. Sail panels are just amazing. Everything works on this car too. I almost said even the antenna. You got no antenna, of course, because you got no radio. And one of the beautiful things about that is that if you so choose, you can simply drive around, if you want to, with one of those little Bose mini SoundLink 2s that I have that I cruise around in my old cars in the summertime because half my radios don't work or they suck. So Put yourself a brand new system in this car if you need to, and it'll sound fantastic. You don't even need to put an antenna in it, because most people don't even listen to the radio anymore. It's Pandora, Spotify, what else? HD radio, whatever the hell that is, and everything else, you know, MP3s. So put a stereo like that in this if you really want to, but I would suggest you don't. This car needs nothing. Nothing. So if you're looking for an Eldorado to drive on a daily basis, just to cruise around in, this is the one. You've got original paint, working heat and AC, vinyl top delete, radio delete, a 40,000 mile car, and it feels like 10. Now I think I may have already said this, I'm not sure if I did or not, but I'll say it again. Of all of the Eldorados I have owned, this is by far the best driving one, for reasons that I cannot explain. Sometimes just having the front disc brakes on the front of these cars makes a huge difference, but this car is tight, there's no rattles, no weird smells, nothing. It is absolutely a 41,000 mile original 68 Eldorado, gold on gold, and it is really beautiful. There's a few things you're going to have to do to it if you really want it to be perfect, but what those things are I can't really specify right now because I can't remember. They're very, very minute. But again, the car needs nothing. I apologize for the wind. I hope you can hear me. So please go to my website, supersportmotors.com. Again, my name is Michael Stanton. I will take trades, but it's got to be something that I have an interest in, that I can have fun with, which is exactly what I've done with this car. Okay? So, there you have it. Sorry for the weird shadows and stuff. I'm doing a quick walk around here. Actually, I just about an hour ago filled it up with non-ethanol 91 gas, and Stable, as I put into all my vehicles, Stable went into the gas so that it'll fend perfectly over the winter. If you buy it, of course, it'll come to you just like that with a full tank and everything. Well, let's take a look at the engine, shall we? Start it up, maybe. Beautiful hood mat. Beautiful engine. Now, this is also the only Eldorado I've ever seen where these things, where the paint is not peeling off, or if they've been repainted and they look like hell. You can tell that absolutely nothing has been touched in this compartment as far as painting this and this and this, valve cover gaskets and the air cleaner. Beautiful engine. Let's see if it can start up, huh? You're supposed to give it gas, but it is warm. Let's put on the headlights. So it runs beautiful. I can say, I think with the utmost confidence, you could probably drive this car anywhere in the country. But if I see you pull out of here with salt in the roads, I'm not going to let you do it. Now, this car is so wonderful. I do have a black 67 Eldorado in my collection that I've had for a long time. And I have been looking to put another one into my collection. That's a 68. If this car doesn't sell fairly quickly, it's going to become a permanent part of my collection. And the reason for that is simply because of the way that it drives and handles, feels, and smells. It's a spectacular car. Truly, it is. The history is awesome. Oh, I forgot to mention, you can actually still see the original 68 Eldorado plates. Now, I bought this from an estate. So the original priest, or clergyman, I'm sorry, somebody of the faith, a priest, I'm not sure if it was Catholic or not, but that was the original owner of this car. When he passed away, it went to an estate, and I got it from the estate. Part of the family. Okay? So again, my name is Michael Stanton. 315-853-1967 is my number. My website is supersportmotors.com. I've been buying and selling cars for quite a few years, and it's just a hobby of mine. I love it. A lot of fun. I repeat myself in every video. If you watch 20 of my videos, you'll probably recognize half of the things I say. But I'm 52 or 53 years old. What am I saying? I'm 52, and I guess I started doing this when I was 14. First car was a '69 Cougar XR7, and from there it just went nuts. I got a lot of cars in my personal collection, and it's a lot of fun. It's the greatest hobby in the world. I think I mentioned before that I do take trades. I do have shippers that can ship to you anywhere on the planet. I've sold cars to Australia, Norway, Sweden, Netherlands, France, Bahrain, a lot of them. So, although I prefer to have it stay in the US because of what it is. Supersportmotors.com. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful video of this beautiful 1968 Cadillac Eldorado with only 41,205 miles on it. Thank you very much.